Today we will study about the minor cereals. The minor cereals or the pseudo cereals includes oat, barley, sorghum, millets. They are characterized by small grain and are less important economically. Oats, Avena sativa. It belongs to family Graminaceae. Historical prospect. Among the minor millets, oat is the most widely cultivated cereal of Europe and North America. The native home of oat is uncertain and it is believed to have a multiple origin. The countries of origin may be Mediterranean area and China. The cultivated form of oats, Avena sativa, is believed to have originated from the wild species mm, Avena fetua and Avena brevis. Perhaps it spread in the form of a weed along with wheat, and its food values are ascertained. It began to cultivate in the form of a cereal crop. Morphological character. The oat plant is an annual grass having a variable height ranging from 2 to 5 feet. The stem has distinct 4 to 8 nodes, the lower nodes bearing adventitious roots. The internode is encysted by the evolving leaf sheath, and the leaves are bluish green in color. The inflorescence is represented by much branched panicle consisting of about by 75 spikelets. Each spikelets bear about 2 to 7 florets completely covered with glumes. The florets are self-pollinated, results in the formation of caryopsis fruit. Climate and the soil. Out Oats shows a preference to cold, moisture climate. However, they may also be cultivated under extreme cold climate. The red variety of oats, however, favors a warm climate, such as that the South United States, Europe, Africa, Australia, and Argentina. The temperature requirement for healthy growth of oats plant range from 15 to 18 degrees centigrade. Oats require plenty of water, perhaps more than any other cereal crops. Low temperature and moisture condition favor grain yield. The oat plant is well adapted to all the type of the soil but shows a marked preference to well drained, rich, loamy soil. Cultivation. Oats are generally cultivated along with other crops, usually legumes, both in the spring and in winter. But in India, it is chiefly cultivated as a rabi crop. The process of cultivation includes sowing, harvesting, and threshing. Sowing. The sowing season starts from the second week of October and extend up to December. The field sows the properly plowed and manure prior to sowing to ensure sufficient soil moisture for the uniform germination of the seed. If the crop is being grown for the grain, the seed are sown 25 to 30 centimeter apart in a row, whereas they are sown broadcast if grown for fodder. Harvesting. Within 3 to 4 months, the crop is mature for harvesting. Usually, harvesting of the crop is done while the grain are not fully ripe and the leaves are green. The harvested crop is left out in the open field for full maturing and ripening of the grain. Threshing. The mature and the ripe grains are then threshed, which involves the separation of the grain from the spike. This may be done manually or by threshing machine. Chemical constituent. The nutrition value of oats is due to the presence of fats, proteins, and mineral content. The protein content of oat consists of gluten, albumin, and adenine. Chemically, oats consists of 13.95% nitrogenous content, 82.07% non-nitrogenous content, and 4% inorganic content. Important vitamins like thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B12, etc. are also present. Uses of oats. The various uses of oats are due to the presence of high fat, protein, and mineral content. Oats are the most nutritious of all the cereals. The flour prepared from oat is called the oatmeal and is used for making cake, biscuit, and breakfast cereal. The processed oat, known as the rolled oat, is used as a human food. The main use of oats is a fodder for feeding horse and other domestic animal except pig. The dried stalk of the oat plant, known as the oat straw, may be used as a animal feed and as an animal bedding. Oat plant is important for rotation of crop. Kinds of oats. On the basis of the chromosome number, oats are grouped into three classes. They are the diploid species, include that means the 2n is equal to 14 in includes Avena brevis and Avena strigosa. Tetraploid species 2n is equal to 28, represented by Avena barbata. Hexaploid species 2n is equal to 42, which include Avena sativa and Avena fetua. The most popular and widely cultivated varieties grown in India are the Kent, Rapida, NPZ, JOI, etc. Oat production. The economic importance of oat has been recently realized in India. Released in India, it cultivated is limited in the northern part of the Uttar Pradesh, Bengal, Punjab, and Haryana. Thank you.